Lawyer Deji Adeyanju faces backlash after saying blame Peter Obi if Tinubu gets re-elected in 2027. At this point, these people are just obsessed with Peter Obi because I don't get it. They should blame Peter Obi if Tinubu gets re-elected. As how now? As how? I don't get why. Why should they blame Peter Obi if Tinubu gets re-elected? These people, they are very silly. Human rights activist and lawyer Deji Adeyanju is facing widespread backlash on social media after blaming opposition leaders, particularly Peter Obi, for what he described as efforts that could inadvertently boost President Bola Tinubu's chances of securing a second term in 2027. No be small thing. Adeyanju made the remarks against the backdrop of rising concerns over insecurity and kidnapping across the country, arguing that the fragmented opposition could once again split votes and weaken any challenge to the ruling party in the next presidential election. So it is Peter Obi that we should blame for that, or people that decided not to vote for him. How are you going to blame Peter Obi? I don't understand. In a statement shared online, Adeyanju wrote, if Tinubu gets re-elected in 2027, blame Peter Obi and the other contractor general. With all the insecurity and kidnapping in the country, they are the ones aggressively working for a second term by ensuring opposition votes are divided like they did in 2023. Wetin dey talk? What is he saying? His comment immediately triggered a wave of reaction from Nigerians, with many disagreeing with his position, while others weighed in on the political implications of divided opposition. Nigerians reacted to the statement. Abraham criticized Adeyanju and questioned his contribution to the country's political future. Oga rest, what is your own contribution towards getting a better deal in 2027? Nothing whatsoever than to come out here and insult everyone without any suggestion. Abeg, just face your charge and bail work and leave us alone. Cash activist. Another user, the ex-taggers, defended Peter Obi's political relevance and suggested that he remains a major contender in Nigeria's political landscape. He said, let me ask you, who is the most popular Southern candidate with most possible chances of winning the elections if conducted today in Nigeria? Free and fair. No, they lose guard anyhow, Deji, abeg. Akin's boy linked the country's security situation to the approaching election season, drawing comparison with events before the 2015 general election. What happened during Jonathan administration before the election is happening again. The same insecurity playbook. Nigeria have short memories. All that is happening is because of election. Several commenters argued that criticism should be directed at the current administration rather than opposition figures. Damlola wrote, why is all blamed on Peter Obi? You all are making him scapegoat for the incompetence of this bad government. Why can't you speak of this current administration? Anyone in his right state of mind won't vote for Tinubu come 2027 with all that is happening in this country. Yes, if you have sense and suffer never tire you. Suffer don't tire you. Nobody will vote for Tinubu in 2027. Like, nobody in their right state of mind would vote for him. Another commenter dismissed suggestion that Tinubu enjoys overwhelming support among Yoruba voters and predicted a difficult electoral path for the president. Most people vote Tinubu, not only Yoruba will vote Tinubu and only 30%. If you know, see how cause they fly around the Yoruba land for who will vote for Tinubu. Tinubu will come distance touch, your rest go perform better. I'm telling you, nobody wants to vote for him. So the only thing they rely on right now is rigging. Nobody will vote for Tinubu. Trixie Fine says, this guy, Deji, amateur lawyer, always jumping around with all this senseless person talk, reason like an illiterate, and I'm ashamed of him calling himself a lawyer. Peter says, if not for sentiment, all Nigerians should vote for Peter Obi and Kwakwanso, OK movement. We should stop this tribal and religious sentiment. See how things is hard. Bandits and kidnapping every time, for high cost, hunger, insecurity, etc. Why should we be talking about this worst government that cannot control insecurity in Nigeria? I wonder. Peter says, blame yourself and others, because Peter Obi is doing what it takes to unseat Tinubu on or before 2027. I'm telling you, if it can happen before 2027, it go better. Yada Obana says, apart from Peter Obi, who is supposed to be the arrowhead of the opposition to challenge Tinubu, you are allegedly becoming too pretentious, hypocritical, and mischievous to continue to be called an activist for feigning ignorance that Peter Obi is the man of the moment for majority of Nigerians. Don't mind him. It is true. Dauda says the divided vote of the opposition candidate to give PBAT a win. Obi should remember that the religious sentiment on the Muslim ticket is very weak now because the president spread appointments to both the Christians and Muslims. The northern vote would be bastardized by Atiku and Kwakwanso, so no block votes should be expected. PBAT is a master of vote picking in pieces all over the country, and it adds up to give him a win. Oh, Akechukwu says empty and poor mental talk indeed. However, God has chosen Peter Obi to mentally torment dishonest persons and politicians. PO's integrity is a nightmare to the corrupt mind, I'm telling you. Charles says Adeyanju cannot make a statement without mentioning Peter Obi. That one a sure banker. Simply because Nigerians see Obi as the only one that can rescue them from insecurity, poverty, unemployment, debt burden, fuel increases, data and all call rates increases, exorbitantly high electricity meter, unsolicited stamp duty from bank charges, etc. that the Tinubu government has plunged Nigeria into. Nigerians love Obi, so for Adeyanju to be relevant, he must call Peter Obi, and Nigerians use it to denigrate him and hate him more. Igwe Chinedu says, thunder fire you this coward lawyer, Adeyanju. Douglas says, why are all these irresponsible people attacking Peter Obi? No be smarting, irresponsible indeed. Well, I'm not surprised this confirms the story that stones are only thrown at the fruit tree. Yes, it's only a tree that bears fruit that they will throw stone at. If you don't have fruit on your tree, nobody will stone you. Exactly. Daniel says, this guy, no just get sense. No get sense. So charge and bail lawyer, they talk bad at Dash. Bono. Christy Young says his party that is giving him ticket is it for high rate performance. There's so much ill health where a 20 years old is suffering high blood pressure. Essex says, why does this sound like to criticize and insult Peter Obi all the time? Is it because he does not give shishi now and refuses to give him shishi? Don't mind him. As Uzama Ojeko says, Mr. President disbursed the grant that was given to Nigerians since 10 years now. More than 90 million naira Nigerians subscribe to this grant. Disburse the money to Nigerians and have your second tenure at least, no stress. Which money? Which money are they disbursing? John says, is Adeyanju mad? Maybe. Maybe. Henry says, Adeyanju is another papa in the corridor perpetrating fraud. He knows Obi is a very strong contestant and so he does not want it. Continue to collect money at the detriment of the Nigerian people. By the time God visits your dubious act, you will not believe your eyes. Azuka says, what I am crying for is for the masses. Do you know that all these politicians can take care of themselves and their families, including Peter Obi? Yes, now. If we go and vote for Baba Jege for 2027, you think it will affect Peter Obi? For where? He's living a good life, so now we go suffer. My listeners, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.